So I think it's about 40 minutes to get to Chippewa Falls. We're going to be going through the north end of Sault Ste. Marie. I think it's a really lovely drive. Don't you?
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I was texting.
You're fine. I'm just chatting.
It's one of my favorite drives.
Yeah, truly.
I like a lot of the scenery. I like a lot of the rocks. I'm a big rock advocate. Love
A rock advocate?
Yeah, like some big boulders. You know, especially like that flaky, layery shit. I like that one.
I don't know if we're going to be going like through, they're not mountains, but I always think of them as mountains. Because I think that's like the provincial park, and at that point we're going to Wawa. But we can do that at a different time for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to go all the way out there, but I do want to go soon. Well, not soon, but like,
yeah,
this season or the next.
I think summer when everything's like full blooming green would be really nice.
Drive is a little bit less exciting being in the city.
Yeah, but it won't last long. It's early spring, for those who don't know, which means that there's a lot of potholes. We will be doing our best to avoid them. If you get sudden shaking, I apologize. There's only so much I can do.
Did you check if there was any road closures?
I did not, but I haven't seen any. If we hit a road closure, we turn back. It's fine. Yeah. We have enough gas that we could get to Wawa and back, so I'm not worried about possibly running out.
No. My biggest concern is just there's been a lot of meltage from the snow, so there might be some washouts or just some, like, you know, roads not doing the best.
Very fair. We will find out. I think that's a pothole. Or they fixed it. They might have fixed it.
They haven't been working on it, but...
Yeah. Everyone complains there's so many potholes, but, like, the response time to potholes in the city is so much better than down south.
Did you want more snackage?
In a little bit.
Okay, because I'm hungry. I might eat the rest of this ham.
Go for it.
It's just, this is what I was craving. It's literally just croissant and meat. The addition of cheese would be nice, but girl, cheese is expensive.
It is. And, like, I don't care that much for it. As weird as that is to say, I'm sure.
But for a little road trip snack. The house is for sale. I'm less impressed with the second house for sale, but I like the first one. It's right by the funeral home. Who wouldn't want to live there?
That's pretty cool. That would be fun. I do think it's really nice just how quickly you can be out of town, because we're already on the edge.
Of glory?
No, on the edge with you. Or whatever music reference we're gonna make next.
I bought the smallest packets of meat I could find just because I didn't want leftovers, or I didn't want
Yeah, we don't have
a lot.
Yeah, we don't have refrigerating, so I do like this little trading post area. It's a super cute touristy thing. But like, even though we're local, we go every now and then just because it's fun.
Yeah, it's got cute little things you can buy. It's got like a little food area. And that's where we get our maple syrup.
Yes. And it's like the last stop in town because now, I mean, I think the border's a little ways out, but basically now we're out of town and we're immediately crossing a river. I have an idea of what the camera can see, but I'm not certain because we're still testing it out, trying to figure out what works.
Yeah, we're just experimenting.
Yeah.
Bridge.
Yes.
I love a good bridge.
Mm.
It's the train bridge, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Algoma Canyon.
Yep.
There's like a tourist train that I really love that goes across there.
It's nice. It's like a whole day adventure. Very slow, fun. If you're bringing small kids, it's the kind of thing you might want to bring some entertainment to. But it is really lovely, especially in the fall.
I like to just sit and read on the train. I think that's a good little time.
Yeah.
I like it because there's not really like Wi-Fi or signal in there because it's just like...
Yeah, you're going into northern Ontario.
Yeah. And I think some people camp around there. I think there's an area where you can camp. Not like in like the places that we see on the tour, but like in the area. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. There is no road access to the area that we go to, but I do believe there's like an immediate thing in the area. Chippewa Falls. They're normally pretty tame, but we've had a lot of melt lately. So we're hoping there's going to be just a lot of water.
Yeah, I'm hoping it looks exciting and fun.
And even if not, like, if we repeat this trip, like, every season, I think that could be a fun time lapse, too.
That's true.
If we have the storage space for it.
Well, you could like take it off of your camera and put it on a big...
Yeah, I'll store them all on... I have that green external drive that is... I don't know if you've been using it. But it should be empty.
I might have to buy a storage device. It has a lot of my, like, I've been using it as my, like, backup for my computer, so it has a lot of my, like, photography and a lot of my bigger files.
That's okay. I can use my red one, it's just not, it's got a bunch of other stuff on it, too.
Yeah, I can look into getting my own, to be fair, it is yours. And you did so, look, rocks.
We're right on the Canadian Shield here. This is where the glaciers basically scraped everything down to the bedrock. And so there's not a ton of soil and you get rocky outcropping everywhere.
My ADHD is going to shine in this footage.
Yeah.
I love a cute little river on the other side of the rock.
This is the Goulet River, right?
I don't know.
I think maybe not, I shouldn't speak, but Goulet is just a little ways up ahead. Yeah, another alternative, which would be very selfish of me, is I can get another I can install a second hard drive in my computer, which would help a lot because I am almost out of space on it. So we can talk and see.
Yeah. We can
though the Great Lakes are only like 10,000 years old, it's the same thing within Scotland where like that lake is not an ancient lake. It's fairly recent in the grand scheme of the history of the world. So it doesn't make sense, but you get the long neck vibe. On our right,
wow,
that used to be like just completely abandoned and like boned out, like it was completely destroyed except for the structure, and they've been restoring it.
The graffiti was pretty sick though.
It was cool, but it's also really nice to just see people restoring it.
That is true.
Yeah, so when Canada was like pioneering and industrializing, the Trans-Canada Highway was really important, and it used to come through the Sault and kind of go around the lakes. But I think it was in the 80s they changed it to go up towards Timmins instead, because the terrain is much smoother. It's a lot easier on the trucks, which you're going to see as we go up and down some pretty big hills. But when that happened, a lot of tourism kind of dried up. And you're going to see a lot of old buildings, abandoned buildings, stuff like that, where it was once a thriving little business, but when everyone stopped coming, it changed. And to be fair, it's not that everybody stopped coming, but just the amount of traffic that goes through, and it's hit the entire area. If we ever do a trip from here to Slippery, you're going to see a lot of towns that you can feel once were a lot more thriving and vibrant, because they had that tourism, they had that that flow of people coming through, and they just don't have that capacity anymore.
We hit our first moose warning sign.
First of many.
Can't forget about that moose.
We've only ever seen one. We've seen lots of bears, but
yeah,
as much as we do this drive kind of often.
I know we only saw like a little baby guy.
Yeah, well, an adolescent.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like a proper baby.
No, he was just little.
Yeah, well, little vermoose. Yeah, they can get what, like 6 feet, 7 feet at the shoulder? They are on average slightly bigger than the largest horse breed, and there are some massive horse breeds out there.
Oh my god. I love a big horse.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
I hope you can see this, but you're going to get your first glimpse of Lake Superior up here. We'll get a lot more better shots coming up, but just for now, a little bit of a tease.
This is a peak scene.
Yeah, this is a steep and long hill, so I'm gonna just engine brake and make sure I have as much control without burning my brakes horribly. Even then, I'm in 4th gear. I don't want the engine screaming.
Roads are a little rough.
Yeah, they've been redoing them, which has been wonderful, but it takes time. I think they did that entire stretch up ahead.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, the construction codes don't do justice
nothing wrong with construction cone chic. It's for safety, and I think that's important. I love that. They're not mountains. They're not produced from tectonic activity. They're just like
Arch hills.
yes. Although I'm sure you can argue if you go back far enough, the unevenness of the crust could be just given to tectonics. But the reason they look like that is the glaciers, not tectonics. And I think that's really cool. I think we're approaching Gooley up here on the left. Gooley is a township, but I think it's more a collection of just like cottages, full-time living or otherwise. Because we've been through the area a couple times and there's nothing close together as far as we can tell. Everything's tucked away in the woods and it's really cute.
Well, one of my coworkers lives in Gooley.
We were looking at houses there, but we decided staying in town's probably safer because this road can get shut down over the winter, sometimes for weeks at a time if it's a really bad storm.
There are times when she can't come into work because just the highway's just closed, and she just can't make it.
Yep. And it's always better to be safe because as much as like this is still a major highway and it gets priority for being cleared, it can take days, it could take weeks possibly.
Well, look at all these uprooted trees.
Yep.
Probably a lot of weight of snow.
Yeah.
This year.
I don't know if we had record snowfall.
I thought so.
We either did or we were really close, but there was a ton of snow. It's May 3rd at the time of recording and there's still snowbanks in places.
Oh, there's still like a little bump, 2 bumps of snow in the back of my work.
Yeah, we have a small patch of snow still in our backyard even.
I'm surprised it's not gone already.
Yeah. Well, last year, May 1st, it snowed, so
Yeah.
I always kind of assumed that like early May is when we start hitting spring.
We had a lot of like higher temperatures, but then it has kind of like cooled down again a little bit lately.
Yeah. That's just spring. Honestly, I kind of like when it's like 10 to 15 degrees out.
I like it where like I could wear a sweater, I could wear a t-shirt. It really depends on what I'm doing outside and like the wind chill. I'm not a big fan of the wind chill.
True. Yeah, if you turn left here, I think that's where Gooley is. I'm always so unsure. As much as I know things, I also doubt what I know.
Hey, you have not a great memory, so.
Yeah.
And you know how our good old noggins work.
Yeah.
Can't always remember everything accurately. This is one of my favorite bridges, I will say, a number of times.
Yeah. Every time we cross it. There's a lot of these, like, I don't know if I want to call them old, but they're like riveted iron bridges.
I love it. I really love it.
They're very pretty. I like them.
Oh, you want to stop? He's got to go to the lick boat. Got to get himself a cocktail. Maybe a beer or two for the boys.
Through one or two more little villages, but I think from this point up towards Montreal River, there's nothing big except for some of the tourist spots, and some of the tourist spots are still doing okay, thankfully.
I like that time we went this summer, I think, or last summer, sorry, and we explored one of the spots that had a lot of the like Yeti stuff, or not Yeti, but Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Tourism stuff, and that's kind of cute. I just like a lot of like the like information boards that they have talking about the Yeti, or not the Yeti, but the Bigfoot. And I like that they have like those face cutout photo op.
Yeah.
I really like those. I think they're very goofy and silly. And I love it.
I'm always appreciative that some of the tourism still survives, especially when you get up towards like Pancake Bay and stuff. There's a bunch of really cute locations you can stop and get food and some souvenirs. A lot of them are only open in the summer, but I believe the one we're going to try and go to today is a year-round location. Or at least 3 seasons, as much as 3 seasons is half the year here.
Yeah, I remember reading on Facebook that I think at least the Traveler's Lodge is open. I can't remember what else. But it feels like so many of the businesses up here, they do their business page on Facebook.
Yeah, well, as much as the government does offer, like, support to get a website, sometimes hosting websites is just not feasible.
Yeah. And to be fair, even at my work, I feel like the Facebook page is a lot more reliable than the actual web page.
Yeah.
I think that was a duck.
Okay, possibly.
I don't know, I hit 30 and was like, bird watching seems like the best activity. Maybe I should get some like binoculars.
You're approaching your midlife crisis where you're gonna buy like a $12,000 pair of really fancy binoculars.
It's not a crisis if I'm having a good time.
True. And just a turn of phrase. I'm sure everyone that got the MX-5 is just absolutely in love with it.
Okay. Shots fired. Someone I've been chatting with recently sent me a picture of a really, really cute vehicle.
Do you remember?
I can't remember what he called it. Maybe like a Firebird?
Pontiac Firebird?
Maybe. All I remember is it had really, really cute headlights. You know how cars get me with their headlights sometimes.
Yeah.
I am a sucker for some cute headlights. Especially if they're round.
Yeah, the Firebird Trans Am, I think the second generation is what people usually think is like the most popular. Well, not. It is the most popular, but I always thought the first generation looked really cute. That's my favorite.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was that popular like movie deal, I think.
It was also red.
Fitting for a Firebird.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yep. There's a surprising amount of racing that happens around here.
Oh yeah, because we got the Laird Raceway.
I think there's more, but that's the biggest one.
I love the little car that's just mounted on a post or whatever.
Yeah. It isn't always there though.
Oh, I might have to sneeze.
That's okay. Gesundheit, you with me. I didn't want to stress the person in front of us out by trying to pass when the passing lane was closing, but now I regret it because our poor viewers have a big white thing blocking the center screen. We'll get around when we can. Hopefully. a little treat.
A little treaty. A little caffeine pick-me-up. I wonder what's in there.
Oh, it could be anything.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like to think about it.
Cheese waters. Okay. Although I think we're getting close. I can never tell. I always think we're almost there. And then I keep thinking it, I keep thinking it, and then I'm gonna pass it.
Yeah.
I have passed Chippewa Falls, had to pull over and turn around more than once.
Hey, there's no shame in it.
No, but you would think after the first time.
No. We're just human. Listen, growing up, I went a lot of places with my godfather. Does my godfather know where anything is? Absolutely not. Did we get lost everywhere we went? For sure. Every Christmas we went to his sister Carol's, and he would get lost every time, I swear.
What a beautiful little view. And these are some of the, they're not mountains, but I always call them mountains because it feels like that.
It's just rock. Look at that rock.
Winding, lifting roads. It's hard on the transports, and I get why they shifted things, but some of them still go through here.
Frick, I would, just because it's beautiful. Like, look at that water.
That's not even the main lake, that's just one of the bays. Okay, we are, however, going to pass this person.
Sorry, not sorry. What's in your trailer? Is it tools? Is it children?
Don't say that. My goodness.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about that one guy that got...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, why would you do that? That's such a bad move. Like, I don't understand why people who are already committing crimes commit more crimes that are way more obvious.
I don't know. I'm sure there's something psychological about when you start ignoring those kinds of rules, that ignoring them as a whole becomes a lot easier.
Yeah, I think it's just like they are, well, I've got away with so much already.
Oh, this is Harmony Beach.
Yeah, this is our favorite little beach spot.
Yeah, we'll definitely make a video of coming out here and going down in there. It's mostly a campground from what I understand, but it's really cute and it's really nice and it's usually pretty quiet.
Yeah, and it's not that far away from where we live, so like it's easy to like go for a couple of hours in the afternoon.
Yeah, there's closer beaches, but this one's pretty quiet and I enjoy that. And it's dog friendly.
Yeah.
Dog friendly is important.
Dog friendly is important. Half the time we go to the beach for our dog. She loves a good swim, kind of. She loves a good rescue.
Yes. She'll swim, if you go far enough out, she'll swim out to you, check on you, and then just turn around and come back. The birch is very pretty.
It's a good way to get her exhausted, though. She is high energy.
Oh, yeah. She's part border collie, so she goes crazy.
She goes ham.
You might see her later because she likes running around on the rocks.
She does love it. I feel like it would be fun to do like a dog agility course with her, but she's too timid.
Yeah.
I don't think she would.
It would be tricky to just get her comfortable, but I think if you did, she would love it.
I think so too.
We've all seen videos of those border collies that are like just so eager to like do the individual things. It's fun.
Yes, let's task. Heck yeah.
It's pretty good. All these little cottages and stuff. trip today, but we might in the summer. And I'll try and record a video for that too. I'd have to be careful though, because I can only do just under 4 hours of video on these cards. And I mean, the trip there is not 4 hours, but we make a lot of stops and we're going to do a lot of recording, so something to think about.
Yeah.
Independent person. I can do woodworking. I'm pretty good on a lathe, milling machines.
I also feel like you just like, well, I don't know about your experience exactly, but like I am just like so anxious using any power tools.
It's definitely, it is scary, especially the first time.
It's loud.
Yeah, but like you start to learn what the machine is going to do and understand how it behaves, and that gives you confidence.
Yeah, it just makes me nervous.
Which is fair.
And I don't feel like it's good to be nervous when using power tools because they're kind of dangerous. And like that anxiety is like makes you prone to making mistakes.
Yeah. Although I will say, if you follow the proper safety etiquette of everything, even if you are nervous, a mistake won't result in injury because there's like safety measures in place. Yeah. A mistake will just be an unexpected incident, but should still be safe. But it's learning those and remembering those, because there are some very dangerous tools out there if you misuse them.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, when you get used to something, you get comfortable with it, it becomes muscle memory. And
the Voyager's Lodge.
Is that the one we're going to?
That's where we got the apple fritters, yeah. Well, the place that has like the Yetis, or frick, I keep saying the Yeti, the Bigfoot stuff, and they have really good apple fritters, and I think it's also like a hotel/camp situation. And like I love it too, because like as much as there is like that tourism area, like literally across the road is just like some of the most beautiful sights.
Yeah, we'll take like a 10-minute short video there. I don't know how much I don't have one of those like bouncing things, and when you're watching a video in VR, that like jostling's gonna make you sick. But we can set up the tripod and get some video of the waterfront and everything.
I can also just like take some reference photos and like edit that into it or something like that. I don't know how that works.
Possibly. Well, what I'm gonna do is I have the VR recording, but I can format it into like a flatbed, like just the standard video.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna upload the VR, and then separately I'm gonna upload a flatbed version.
And then that will probably have editing.
It might. I'm not sure. I'm trying to because part of this is just experimenting, seeing what people enjoy most, seeing what gets most engagement. Because part of my goal is like learning how to use VR stuff to like help educate and entertain and all of that, and figure out the best ways to do it. So I might start doing more editing, I might not, but I need to get information and feedback and stuff just as a whole.
That's fair. Makes sense.
Yes. Somebody behind us that might want to try and Yes, this is it. Coming off from highway speeds is tricky.
I'm curious to see how busy it is. It is Sunday, but I don't imagine there's a lot of people yet. No, there's not a lot of people out and about. It's early in the season.
Yes.
No parking or camping.
Yep.
We got the bear bins.
Yep, there's a cute little rest stop. There's a little plaque with information of the area. It's a wonderful spot.